O zaman let's go. Nerede kaldık? Vatanımızı savunma. Sürüsünü yok et. Nerede bu? Kaç. Sol sağ sol sağ sol sağ sol. Ne yöne vuruyorum onu bile göremiyorum. Güzel. X kimle? Ben yerim o keki az sonra. Aç değilim dedi. Aç değilim dedi. Seda'yla kocalarından şikayet eden kadınlar derneğini kurarsanız. İşte verdik bir kere o yüzden bir daha vermem.
Then Elichi, how much did the wall blocking the path of prophecy deteriorate when this person defeated the Oak Jinshini?
Ama yani
Now, why don't we get some tea?
ne desem bilemedim şu an iyice. Oy pipit neymiş? Ya burada mıymış ya? Buradan. Çok hızlı gidiyorsun, az yavaş. Ne diyorsun?
What's that pattern of those clothes?
That stuff. What is it?
What is it?
It was the first thing given to him by the Oak Jinshini when he arrived at the mountain. Legend tells that it will light up when the Yenix returns to the mountain.
It is shining.
None of us have actually seen the fire for ourselves. Only he has. So, I see you've come to the mountain to erase that pattern that brands you. As
I want to.
if you want to know,
Bizim katkı puanı hiç ilerlemiyor. Ulan bak. 40 level, 45 level karakter kastı. 1 puan arttırmamış katkıyı.
but
Hadi oraları geçiyoruz.
Super fat.
When-
We can always.
This is
Only one way to know for certain.
59 0.5. Böyle birkaç yüz tane şey yaparsak anca olacak. Devam et bakalım sen yoluna. Efendim? Oynayalım tatlım. Hı? Yok.
Hiç kimse yok mu? Kim var?
Kimse yok.
Hayatım. Ben konuk olayım, bağlanamıyorum.
Geçsene. Yandan beni izlesene. Canımsın ya.
İki ilmek alıyorsun.
Şimdi ne yapıyoruz?
Ya.
Şuradan aktivitlerini yapalım. Sezonun silahları. Evet, 3 tane kestik. Kalk ulan, kalk. Gel abi, yan yana gelin. Lan beni mi hasar veriyor? Evet, yavaş. Vurma eşek sıkısı. Bas gaza. Bir yere girdik.
Listen carefully. We three are beyond lovely evenings spent with loved ones.
Enough, that is.
As the dawn skies,
Heard you, we have.
our sincere duty is to protect.
Surround you, the swine pansies do.
Oh, who are you?
after escaping from that woman's clutches, we had no trouble.
Aha.
Chief, we sent them the request for aid. Through Pit-Pit.
And yet, what is this sound? It's the star of the Winterland. It's melting. Are you here to save us? To
Ne diyorsun abim sen?
what?
This is your chief?
Evet. Bu bizim.
Embarrassed I am.
Let's
Ne?
get right to the point. First, to solve the fourth trial of the witches. Second, to
What about us? You're not here to rescue us?
your kind never dies, or so I hear. You only need to be
No, you're wrong. We can't die. Not now, not...
Chief, stop screaming, you must. Help.
Ooh, Ivar! I mean, Horn. Have you finally...
Always full of ideas, I am. Opening only by us who handle the flame of origin. The chief can it be?
No need to tread the difficult path. Speak. Tell us how we can be of aid, why you cannot die, and what...
Finally, the time has come! I've been...
Chief, if I may, time is of the essence. Let us depart from here.
But you wouldn't happen to have brought any libations.
Ben ne konuştum? Ben anladım. İnsanlar. Hop.
This is the cave gifted unto us by the humans who previously made their home here. Wherein Lisha, the Witch of Fever, taught them the ways of draining the dragon's vigor. I still remember. Oh, Jinjini, born from the dragon's heart-rending tears. Oh, this land now belongs to you. And so I asked, your scorching heat was what drove off.
I thought he was going to speak of himself.
Not once died our chief has. Not once. Remembers all he does. The flame of origin is maintained by the ebb and flow of death and life itself. We deliberately give our lives for the sake of this cycle.
Sonra
Yet, abstain from the sacrifice our chief has. Selfish he is.
What? You ungrateful mongrels! Selfish? Me? I have stayed alive to preserve our memories for time.
Chief, too loud you are.
I'm listening.
Anywho, they spoke these words. All the tribes are gathering at the forbidden Black Mountain to answer the call of the...
And the witch's trial?
Chief, germane to the topic you aren't. Help I shall. Melted her own face right in this place she did. And yet, from within the heavens of life's ebb and flow, the eyes, nose, and lips to Lesha's face her shaman restored. As the fingers of the heavens, these four pillars are now known. Once Lesha's face is restored, so too the lost face of the star of the Winterland shall be.
The star of the Winterland seeks the face that it lost. Where life and death cycles in the
müzik kış
heavens.
ilkesi yıldızın aklı.
The star of the Winterland seeks the...
Ne oldu ben anlamadım şu an. Ne yaptık ya?
Without that bumbling fox, we completed our task in record time. As
Thank you. Your moment.
no need for depth of story.
Well, my eloquence was... I'm fine. Let's settle down a bit. The reason we barricaded ourselves here is solely due to the crazed tribes outside.
You do know what the Zavir Highlands mean to us, yes? Then why did you destroy our totem?
It wasn't us.
Then who are those, O Jinchini?
Today,
Right. Today was the day the seal of the stone tablet left by the However, we must first settle this matter before we can bind the tablets. So I've come in their place.
are you actually okay?
These. Aren't these the oak pills we used?
Members of my tribe who ate these passed.
I can't believe my ears. Poison! We, for one, do not have this.
It appears that the fox rule wanes, and the deer rule is nigh. Aren't you going to pass that maybe the antler?
No, that cannot be. No Abets would do such a thing. We long to
BDO.
become a bridge for the world. Whoever inherits the seat of the Khan would never commit such an...
But you do know that if any of us loses our life, our souls ride the origin flame as our flesh is born anew. And yet those of us who ate this very oak pill and were rekindled came back changed, attacking fellow members of our tribe. No longer would they sing with us, "Oh, Labresta, return, return!" That was where I tasted true despair. One became 10, which quickly became 100. They are the ones who toppled your totems in the highlands.
No, that cannot be. Not us Abets.
What are you doing?
I shall prove it to you myself. For the sake of all of the Abets who have been framed, we do not betray our friends. That is the way of the Highlands. Look, of one thing I'm certain. This oak pill is not poisoned.
No.
Ne oldu lan?
The Khan was returned to the Highlands while attempting to prove the Abet's innocence, while only us three remain of our tribe, torn apart by our greed. While we wish to part the heavens to find his resting star, our friend chose to cut his own breath short for those who so easily give up their precious lives. We have no such merciful stars here. That is his final resting place.
The village ruins. That too was the works of your tribe turned monsters.
Do the Abets believe we were the ones who brought the village to ruin?
They believed that you were the ones who planted the dread winter.
Are you serious? They're not of their own minds. Ah!
Chief, isn't it obvious? Even if the poisoned pill consumed their soul, their shells remain anyone else would think the same. Know the facts, we do. Continue the...
After the Khan needlessly passed, I came to realize in the end it's still the mountain of eternal winter. The oak pill is just a means. For no matter how we died, through the origin flame we were still reborn whole.
Enveloped in the chill of the eternal winter, this cold-hearted wanderer was. Tearing apart the souls of our people, she was. Tossed to those depths, spare no scream.
I do not understand.
Stop! Why are you all so bad at explaining? Extinguish the flame that's claimed the haven of slumbering origin, and remove the guardian that do the same for the winter trees burnt to a crisp. For they are the main culprits of this deadly winter. If you don't, then I have no choice but to believe. It pains me to suspect a friend. I pray that you preserve our age-old friendship. Now, we've no time to waste. Having to the path to proving that the Abets and Ukjin-Cheni are one.
Bu neymiş? Allah Allah.
Hey there. Yoo-hoo! Oh, you're awake, warrior of winter in training. You were snoring,
İçeri giriyorsunuz.
sleeping like a baby. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Rakam lazım mı?
But you can fall asleep anywhere, can't you?
This
Yeni.
stone. What is it?
This is what we Abets in the Ogjinshini have long sought to fulfill, a long-cherished wish of our peoples.
Evet, bir şeyler oldu. Gelirse bakarım.
What kind of
These words reach and gather the
proof that our bets and Ogjinshini are one. I also
Yeah, that's just how they
it was quite a mouthful you managed just now.
What? Anyway, does that mean
They were kind of
we can talk more about that later?
Bunlar olayı kolaylaştırmışlar mı? Ne yapmışlar? Hiç adam doğru düzgün kesmeden level 47 olduk ya. Şurası.
Welcome to Ailton. You have crossed
Welcome.
through the Jades? Yes. It was all...
Are you
Sen
the
de
chief
hoş
of
geldin.
Ailton? I have
It can't be. Wait.
no. He needs to hear this. Both here and you treated him like a child.
Neyse.
Aren't those the oak pills we...
Your father had no choice but to consume that oak pill. If he had, would have laid waste to the village with hate-filled eyes.
Buto has taken the poisoned oak pill to the research lab. Why not take a breather and look around town?
No. Is there a place that keeps records of visitors in this town? Even in a place like this, the enemy could be an outsider. No. Under these
In that case, you can find the city highland border, home to the Fox Abets, right beside the central market. It is a place that oversees all who cross.
Then I shall head there first.
The path that I must take is...
Şimdi bir saniye. Bunlar okey. Peki şunları 5 yapabilecek miyim? %8 mi? Bu ne kadar arttıracak? Bir dakika. Silah kayboldu değil mi bana? Bunların dayanıklılığı yok zaten ya. Şu dayanıklıları bir tamir ettirelim. Neredeymiş bu?
Horses are better suited to the steep terrain than cows are, so now we only tend to horses.
burada şey demesek. Bir şey vermiş mi oluyoruz? Saçma bir şey olmuş ya. Eskiden bunların leveli düşmüyor muydu? Şansa bak. Tamam. Şimdi de 60. 60 az varmış bizde ya. 50 denesek. Aa, şimdi düştü, terbiyesiz. Çok düşük oldu bunun oranı ya. Mecbur 60 basacağız. Nerede 60'ım? Bak. Babacım, böyle yaparsak senden işimiz var ya. 60 diken. Ay, 4'lerden idare et bir süre. Değil mi? Tuvala, küpe ve şu. Küpe ve kemer. Dur bakalım. Şöyle yapacağız. Yedeği yok şu an. Neyse. Tamam. Okey.
Horses are better suited to this. Welcome! You'll find no larger, finer stable than this anywhere nearby, I assure you.
Seni şey yapmayacağız, pardon.
This building was originally used as a cattle barn.
Tamam. 200 artı 200 bilmem bir şey olduk. Ha, bir ödül seçeceğim. Okey. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz? Ejderha Müzesi'ni ziyaret et. Gel bakalım.
Outsiders call this place the Dragon Museum. Here, you can learn the tales of the ancestors who received the wisdom. For my veins carry the... As a descendant of Silver Frond, even when the other descendants of Silver Frond responded, we chose to remain here and go... Oh, all of these relics were collected by us members of the Dragon... There's countless dragon relics yet to be found. If you found yourself here, or on your own, then... The dragon Labreska, scourge of all dragonkind. She long into her rule, and with all who would seek to challenge her slain, a flame up. And so it was that Labreska came to possess the god, but she underestimated them. They tore from her body all wing and all... It was in this pitiful state that Labreska experienced her first death, laying herself to rest in the... But from Labreska's first death, 7 beings awoke, who, in the village below the mount, came to be known as the 7 Witches of Everfrost.
O neymiş öyle ya? Bunda bir sıkıntı var mı? Niye böyle oldu bu?
Bronte, Witch of Thunder, she who rends the dragon's wings. Cahel, Witch of Blight, she who rots the... Sethra, Witch of Rifts, she who splits Marsh, Witch of Swamps, she who binds the... Labreska, Keeper of the Golden Mountain, even at the brink of death, bestowed upon us. For from her death did these 7 witches arise, who used... Many moons passed under their protection, but we knew the 7... While its golden hue is now obfuscated by blanketed snow, may the sun sadly,
Sonra
that era of misfortune came... Erethia, the witch of Erasure, fell in love with the human Silver Frond. The 6 witches recanted the wisdom and blessings they had bestowed upon Silver Frond, then slew Erethia with Labreska's fang. The once forgotten fear of dragons resurfaced, suffocating the humans who trembled in fear at this apparent curse. Play with the flames of love, and you will... Silver Frond made his way to Ozeka, seeking the god that grants all wishes. The god told Silver Frond that he must retrieve the Yenix. So Silver Frond ascended the mount. There, he learned of the Yenix's true might, that it has the power. Can fate ever be denied? For just as he had with Erethia, when Silver Frond's eyes fell upon Labreska, and Labreska, who clung to life just barely thanks to the Yenix, found comfort in the lone. But then the Knights of Dawn arrived, seeking to bring an end to the god. I vow to return.
Allah
I know this flame is your life, promised Silver Frond to Labreska as he set off. The 6 witches had no choice but to allow Silver Frond to leave for Ozeka with the Yenix. For the but no sooner had he left, a deathly winter descended upon the mountain, for something dwelt inside her. It felt as though an eternity had passed, but eventually the small sliver... There are no witches to protect us now, proclaimed the one now known. I have many more a tale to tell, but the beauty of adventuring, not to mention, there's someone waiting for...
Allah Allah. Buralarda bir şeyler var mı?
There you are. We should set off for the city Highland border as quick as possible.
Kısımlarına gitmemiz gerek.
Our Dark Knight is being questioned as we speak. Who would have thought they'd be such a... always acting all dark and dashing. I can't...
Burada bir şeyler var. Ne bu? Okey.
Suspicious-looking individuals may not enter here. Know that I, PETA, those who stay long enough...
These are the talented blacksmiths from the Gavinia Great Crater who have taken...
While the day and time whence we were born may differ, here in this place, here, write down your city-worn name and take your hilt.
These are master fishers from Crimea who have taken the Highland by and been invited to the Highlands.
Any experience with ice fishing?
That wasn't part of our agreement, but,
Good. Of course it wouldn't be an issue. Here in this place, may we exist as one body and mind together. This is...
Shush. Let's keep that...
You're right. Next!
Ne diyorsun sen ya?
While grateful for your previous offer, we Akar must respectfully decline. We could never imagine existing.
I see. Ooh, are you the friend of this liar?
So many meaningless steps to confirm the comings and goings of one man.
Silence! Don't you dare try to pull a fast one on me. We have no vacancy for liars like you in the Highlands, especially with how low the public sentiment has become nowadays. I thought the stories of poison oak pills were mere fiction, and yet it's been...
Are we getting fired?
Before I have to take responsibility and relinquish myself from this now, a test that will surely uncover the truth. First question, Patrigio's leopard's name is Naru.
Ben nereden bileyim lan? Patricia'nın leoparının adı.
No. Patrigio's leopard is named Tuvala. Too easy.
Second question. The symbol of Kelfion is the eagle.
True, though it's certainly a weary old eagle.
Third, Serendia's Lady Jarette is infamous for her stubbornness.
Ay. Lan nereden bileyim ben?
suppose you do speak the truth. Your identity is cleared, so...
Nothing seems out of place. Hmm? This entry shows a human.
Let me see. Ah, that one. Said they lost their memory.
Perfect being, perfect being, perfect be. That's why the captain took them to the Oak Pill Research.
Perfect being, eh? It wasn't their memory they lost. More like their free will.
Arkadaki şeyler.
So you're not an adventurer, but a detective by trade, hmm?
Their handwriting. It looks too erratic, like it was forced. I speak from experience.
Oh, did you say perfect being? That's the mantra of the Sezonda. Ah, I know this is all super important, but...
Haydi gözünü seveyim. Ana. Şimdi. Nerede?
Humans came to despise Silverfrond, but this is the place where he researched methods of transporting the eunuchs. It required much wisdom to be imparted by Labreska herself.
Şey alalım. devam edelim.
To make use of her wisdom, we created the oak pill. I can't believe it. The poison drawn from the fang of that monster at Snowstorm Guard Post and the poison in the oak pill are one and the same.
Our shaman Invish didn't mention seeing such a
Blind faith in prophetic paths is folly.
Please report these findings to the shaman Invish. This is a new ordeal faced.
The witches smiled, but inside they were weeping. Why? And for what? What was Arethia trying to tell us?
On the day the Khan entered the woods, the chief of the Oak Jin for that day was supposed to be a day of celebration. The day when the seal of the tablet left by the...
But the reason why the witch's tablet has remained sealed in separate parts until now, it's more like this was all part of the grand design from the start, in order to...
But don't the stone tablets say that the closer we are to the end of the...
That was probably so we would not forget about the future.
On that day, which was supposed to be a celebration for our bets and Oak Jinshini alike, maybe that explosion...
Do you suppose it had anything to do with that strange monster no one...
During all...
I believe they'll be able to enlighten us.
Oh, aren't you? The marking on your skin? The shackles are...
Ne diyorsun abi? Elton Hanım'ı ziyaret et. Şimdi biz neredeyiz? Hemen solunda.
Man lives for... Can't see what you want? Just say the man lives.
Have you given any thought to the hill-sworn name you'll take?
Al bir tane daha sana. Kolmen işçi, mormen işçi. Şey nerede? Haydel. Bizdeki et ne? Kuzu eti. Kuzu eti yok muymuş da bizde? Merkez pazar. Buradaymış kuzu eti. Seni atalım oraya. Şu verecek de bir şey yok. Karaktere bağlı mı oluyor acaba ya? Bilemedim. Hadi bakalım.
At the outskirts of the Mountain of Eternal Wind, these poor souls barely made it out of Odilita.
Wasn't even looking for a good place. Felt wherever there were humans, we could start anew. That inhumane scum took us to the Sherakan.
I don't remember this place being so overrun with... It's just like with that goblin. He was heading...
In Calphion, there's a saying.
Anyway, I've got some meal tickets for some top...
These poor souls barely made it out of Odilita.
It was swarming with those Sezek barbarians.
Care to share it?
What the...
Neyse burayı hızlı geçeceğim artık.
Sorry to...
Ne oldu?
Get a fresh pint of Ailton Ale with a splash of sweet goat's milk.
Once I came to, I realized I was not in Achman, but in History of
I
Ruins.
told you to seek out the alchemist Karashu at the Sandgrain Bazaar.
I have a more interesting tale to share with you. Say, don't suppose you know the true identity of Deboreka?
Somewhere people the world over can gather.
Greetings. If you've come to eat, I need to see your meal ticket.
Meal ticket?
Huh? What? The meal ticket? My meal ticket! My meal ticket!
Ne oluyor ya?
Sorry.
Such a strong voice from such a small body. No meal ticket, huh? I can still offer you a chance to taste my cooking. Recently, some adventurer crossed over from Bala. Just one match. And if you win, I'll feed you myself. Otherwise...
Hey!
Oynayalım.
Secret of my cooking? Well, I never bother weighing ingredients. I've worked
Yeah.
long and hard on my cooking. Your compliment was the best I've gotten.
Neyindeki de bu oyun? Hadi bakalım. 5, 2, 3, 4, 3. Dokuz aldık. Adam da 3'leri aldı. Beş kalsın. Oh be. Aynen bakalım. 2 kart. Bir dakikada ne oldu? Abi düşünüyordum ya. Nasıl 4 tane 5 niye öyle oldu anlamadım. Şimdi biz ne yapacağız? 6, 4, 2. Dört al. Allah kahretmesin. Şimdi altılı ve ikili. Benim ikim kaldı. Olmayan ikim. Bir, 13. 3 tane altılı bulması lazım. 3 tane altılı bulamadı. Ben kazandım. Kaybol.
It's almost done. So why not take a look at the folk here may all... And that one.
I can smell the egotism wafting off of you like aromatics. But I'll admit, this food's...
Bir dakika, ne oldu şimdi?
It appears I thought the sooner the eunuch's resting in the haven of slumbering origin is If we succeed, I suppose you'll be hailed as a hero in these parts as well. Look at that fox, living only for today. I hope we can find his brother.
Hadi bakalım.
It's been some time since I've seen a place so filled with human aroma. What will I do once I've erased the burden of this mark? Once this journey ends, I shall disappear to a corner of Balanos unbeknownst to all. Together with Jarette, I wish to work the lands there. Some children, perhaps. 3 is a good number. 2 sons and a daughter. If the children take after their mother, it would be quite the lively household.
Şimdi.
The fifth witch is the eye that...
Seek out
you ate
no even
dread winter.
I'll go
Tamam. Biz şeyi nasıl geçiyoruz? Seni 5 yapacak. Tamam. Olacak. Bu arkadaşların yemeklerini yer. Biri var mı? Yoksa Tamamdır. Doyuralım onları da. Tamam. Okey. Devam. Hop.
The severe highlands were abandoned by gaining let those we did but this though the sea at least it absorbed the life energy of the however when the totem the eye that only by
Back there.
you and
I'll go check.
the name Severe Highland
Allah'ım. Restore et. Nerede? Yukarıda. Yürüyelim. Koşalım.
It's in better now. You've got snow. Get move. Snowfield Illy Picas.
Alt tüfeğiyle. Oğlum bir durun, nasıl nişan alıyorsun? Şu bir. İyi saldırmıyor bunlar. Ne saçma bir... Resmen katil. Kaçsalar sıkıntı. Devam. Bunlar da gitti.
fox will fly in. And I had no idea. Just because he said he only. That's why. Oh, look over there. Next up is the home of the deer rabbit. Oh, there's the wind. You know, next up is the.
Kar tanesi yengeç mi? Ne kattınız? Bunlarmış gibi durmuyor. Nereye gideceğiz? Şuraya doğru koşalım o zaman. Gerizekalı oyun ya.
We're here.
I can worry the pets.
Oh, we're leaving.
But
Ağaç kesmeyi de kütük topla. Abi benim ağaç kesmem yok mu? Var. Tamam. Kestikten sonra yapacağız abi. Sen nereyi gösteriyorsun abi? Ne alaka ya? Dalga mı geçiyorum yani? Allah seni kahretmesin ya. İlla bunu mu giyeceğiz? Ben de diyorum. Ne oluyoruz? Hadi sana da bir dua edelim. Ne var burada? Niye soru işareti var burada? Ne yaptık?
I think they're already here. Oh, quick, over here. This feels good, doesn't it? If they're brave, I lied to my little brother. I told him that father had gone to prove that even I couldn't bear. No, I thought that he left.
You are still very chatty.
Evet. Sen değil kardeşim. Sen.
Your fear, the source of. Have you seen? If you've, I saw the something in ruin cannot be restored. Not to mention the Dreadwinter tree is deeply rooted there.
Then where'd just borrowing the wind. Has the world gone mad?
Tamam yeter la. Şu ödüllerimizi alalım. Şunu alalım bari ya. Tamam. Karanlık dışı ağacını öğrendir. Hadi bakalım. Let's go. Nerede ne varmış? Biz ne kullanıyormuşuz ki? Sen şöyle bir geride dur. Bir şey çıkar mı karşımda? Sen bunu ne oluyor? Yaratıcı. Bak. Ya bakalım boss gelsin boss. Oğlum bu ne hasar görüyor ya?
Well done. Now, let's go.
What was that?
There's that same foul smell that the monster at Bronte's boat gave off.
There's a path to their burrow underneath this dreadwinter tree?
Let's go meet Ganzorig and send word by Hawk. Trying to fix a problem, you must...
All right.
Let us also see to Sethra's farm.
There, there, good bird. By Windknow's grace, please spread word. There is grave...
Şimdi bizim köpe 3, 4 olabilir. Otuz desek. Püh. Hepten gitti. Ben böyle işe.
The 6th week, the mouth so it the wolf.
Ya sus sus.
Ganzorig.
Great and the I would let though the con.
Paramız gitti bizim. Nereye gidiyoruz biz şimdi? Balık. Biz neredeyiz abi? Tamam, bıçağı yok mu yani? Görüntü. Görüntü. Allah Allah. Bıçağı yok. Bende ne var? Tetler var. Ya da loçya 5'ler var.
If I'd sent him alone, I imagine it would have taken some that was against the
Yeah, when that...
but
Ya at nereye çıktın baba ya? Gel şöyle. Sonra uyumuş. Hadi bakalım.
totally meant to make.
I was one.
Huh? Oh, how great! Huh? Where is everyone?
Nerede lan?
Come, everyone! Look at this guy, full of gusto!
What the heck? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this is the reaction we were hoping for from this guy.
This should be easy. You, where is Dayan, the one called a perfect being?
Ne bu?
What an entrance! A true showman! But there are only two types of people who come here. The brave-faced ones secretly quivering in their boots, and the ones covered in snot and tears. Hey, how about we play the part of wealthy Kelpion gnomes over a glass of London?
I won't take anything offered by a barbarian.
Is this a normal conversation? Can't tell if he's really enjoying it.
Okay. Dang, that little bastard deserves to be sold to the Ahibs and fed to the gargoyles. The first head, Valerito, came here to find Markvanon about 100 years ago. When the great battle between... We promised him wings in return for the land of the Sherakan's descendants. He promised us reign over the land by... And just like that, for 100 years, we built...
Barbarian's Tower? Did you... Look, you should know. Most people use the term barbarian as an insult. Are you trying to...
Shut your maw or I will shred it to pieces! That tower was the only source of power that could lift the curse.
Witch's curse? Hell.
Right. We have no idea what it's called, but it sure is a terrifying mouth. Bugs crawling all over the inside of it, like a creepy tunnel. The bugs that poured out from that mouth devoured Markvanon's body whole. But the pure black stones had the power to seal up that mouth. The taller the tower, the closer we were to
And that person was Dayan.
Yes. He came to us on his own, saying he respected Markvanon.
He must have appeared as providence for those of you seeking to shed yourself of the barbarian vestments. No wonder many...
That bastard up to no gooder. He blew...
How come? It was an opportunity to awaken Markvanon again. Could it be because he wanted to become the...
No. The Barbarian's Tower is not something that can be blown up by a mere hue.
So basically we've reached a dead end. Dayan is gone. We have no means of getting... This is where the Tower of Pure Black Stones exploded. Who knows what changes that might have brought. Beware.
What? You're leaving just like that? Hey there! How about something for my time?
I think that barbarian Alvaro is in the best of moods.
They daren't give chase so long as my companions beside us. Back on the previous trials, we may find a clue within the record. This is the land of the Sherakans, ancestors of Trigan. They've probably...
How about heading to the Black Lake encampment instead of Duvan? Wait. The people over there.
They bear the same shackles as the people from the inn in Ailton. They might be those who are unable to escape with them.
Milton, right? Thank goodness. You've come to...
Yes. The village ruled by a wise white fox. Those who is...
I'm truly sorry, but we're in the middle of the den of the barbarians.
But you wanna...
We can't save everyone. A leader, though your heart may be racked with pain and pity, you must not shed tears.
I understand. And please, I ask only one thing. I drew a
map that would take us through this mine while avoiding the eyes of the barbarians. Please, just retrieve that map for me. We'll deal...
You just need to steal the key from that chief priest.
All right. I noticed they like swaying to funky rhythms, so I'll teach that
sly fox.
They don't even budge a little when we whistle loudly. See what I mean?
Buraya niye gönderiyorsun o zaman önce ya? Allah'ım yarabbim. Good Snow teşekkürler.
This is how you get down with your bad self, huh?
Yani aldık mı şimdi? Şaka. Vallahi oynamadığımız MMORPG yok. Eski Knight'çılardanım öyle diyeyim. Eskiden Knight oynardım. BDO'yu da yıllar önce oynadım yine. Yani hesap boş değil. Bir şeyler var. Şükürler olsun. Hani de oyunu çok şey bilmiyorum. Deli gibi bilmiyorum yani.
Let's deal with this.
Top ne oldu? Ya oyun çok güzel. Her şey var. Şöyle güzel. Mesela şu şeyi geçebiliyorsun. Geçeyim. Allah yaratık mı çıkıyor? Çok pardon. Şimdi ben normalde olayın PvE kısmını seviyorum. Knight'ta da öyle. PK olayında değil de hani farm yapayım, görev yapayım, level atayım, öyle takmayı seviyorum. Çünkü evli barklı insan olarak non-stop bir oyun oynayamıyoruz. İstediğim zaman pause'a basmam gerekiyor. O yüzden PvP yerine PvE'yi tercih ediyorum. Bu oyunda tam bu iş için muhteşem. Ne yapayım? PvE yani görev. Neredesiniz? Böyle ya bu bayağı şey komplike ve güzel. İstediğin her şeyi yapabiliyorsun. Hani Şu oyunda yürümenin bile faydası var. Hani yürümenin, koşmanın, atta gezme bile sana ileride faydası var. Bundan inceleyelim. Evet, bu oyun devamlı bir şeyler ekliyor. Yeni alanlar açıyor, şunu bunu yapıyor. Da işte ben o kadar
I was
yetişemiyorum.
absolutely certain this is the way out, but why is it blocked? Guys, it's definitely the exit. I can smell it.
Mark-Thanon?
It's a dragon! They've arrived. What do you think, Mark-Thanon? They are the ones who will give you a new lease on life.
Ne oluyor?
We've been awaiting your arrival for some time.
You're not human.
I am.
What are you doing here?
I was offering my aid to the dying Mark-Thanon. Just what poor souls. Labreska, who devoured the hearts of her own kind. The 7 witches who sowed their own ruin. The She would gather all the strength she could muster to resist my... But where in the world did she get such strength? It is indeed a wonder.
Were you the one who poisoned the oak pit? Why are you...
This land seems untouched by time, so I gave it some serious consideration. Towers flooded with magical power. Imagine! The flayed anyway. Seals are meant...
That's why you blew up the barbarian's tower. The overflowing magical energy.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely. I kind of like you. But please, no trying to cut the line. Pick one who will be left behind. They shall have the honor of being the sacrifice. You can't come to a consensus. All of you will die.
Ne diyorsun lan sen?
Pick one, he said.
Aksiyon var burada.
Wake up. Completely passed out. All right.
Ne oluyor?
This moment's come faster than anticipated. Did you think us working together made us comrades?
Ne oldu be?
Laughable. Did you completely forget the nature of our relationship? And worse, did you completely forget how you ruined my life? Would purging this mark truly cleanse my soul? Impossible. Calpheon will always be the schism that divides us. I believe you will have to be the sacrifice for my trial. I have no such thing as comrades. It has always been, and will continue to be that way! Only once you cease to exist, can I be free.
ver.
Hey, what you guys doing over there? Hmm?
Sen ne oldun ya?
Oof, my noggin. I was abandoned, and the two of you are doing gods know what. What's with that fighting stance? And why is the scary one kneel?
If your life is at stake, I shall let myself be bound. And yet I beseech you, at least...
And the two of you are doing gods know.
There is no bliss-filled future for the two of us. Jordi was simply bait to begin.
If your life is at stake, I shall let myself be bound.
Hmm? What's going on here? Well, okay, hear me out then. They say Roy Mills gave this to me over at Owena's Tale. It said he completely...
Some perfume handcrafted by Lady Jarette herself.
The scent from that early morn.
Lan ne saçma bir şey oldu
Not
bu.
an illusion of Dayan.
My father always witnessed... He said...
Regard...
I swear...
My deepest doubt...
Neredesin?
Dead, it seems.
The black.
Did we take its life?
No, you did not. However, you have the gnawing mouth of Gael. I have...
Why would you give this to us?
I detest...
I saw records. Dragon hunting Shere Khan covered in dragon's blood due to an unintended accident. Could it be?
They disguise murder as an accident.
But they were dragons. They had tails and all. Yet you say they were human? Akun! Your body! Your skin! Listen closely. These are not people that we have slain, understand? For we are covered in dragon blood, and I have received a blessing from this, the truth of this history.
How unfortunate. Anything else to share?
Despair lingering in the wake.
Vay arkadaş, bir şeyler oldu. Neredeyiz?
To think that you've returned from the... We set up camp here to keep many mercenaries... One of Marnie's creations, I see. Is Marnie also taking part in the iron mine investigation?
He is, and yet I've never seen him appear in this area. You'll probably find him hiding out in Tory Woods. He usually just sends one of his machines. He mastered Marker to go stretch.
Fine, since you've... I watch at least share.
Oh, thanks to that loon of a scientist, we've discovered the very cause of these hallucinations. They're all due to these monstrosities known as the Murrowax. Oh, thanks to that loon of a...
Tamam kardeşim, sağ ol.
I watched over this
Sonuç.
Chapter it is upon the great he was in. However, the 5 tribes who had left their homes to join the great founder were Akum, the great founder's son, witnessed. Chapter 3.
I am Akun. I call out to the 6th tribe as the son of the great founder. I seek to make amends. It was his mistake that led to us being covered in dragon blood and suffering, but with this newfound power,
and the wisdom bestowed. We shall devote this strength solely to the prosperity of our sixth tribe, wielding the might of the dragons. We will erect monuments, symbols of our.
You think you have time to bury your nose in some records? While you were... How did you... I was barely even gone. There he is.
Such enthusiasm is the prime virtue of all my specimens.
Oh, a smart guy. And you let everyone know it?
Of course. Of all the specimens I've seen, you are the second most perfect yet.
Perfect, you say? Well, you've got a good eye for sure.
And what do we have here? 2 more specimens? I'll finally be able to create a friend for Tori as well.
Ne diyorsun? Ya at ne yapıyorsun abi burada? Ne yapıyorsun?
Just one moment. That smell. It's the scent of Baron.
I shall offer myself willingly for experimentation once I've...
What? But I already stamped my paw on the...
How about a trade? This poisonous fang of Queen Bus...
My word. You've even been graced by the dear Queen herself. The Queen at Bronte's boat? Truly remarkable you all are. I guess it'd be...
We're strapped for time. Is there any way to stop Queen Bus...
That's it. That's it. I've something to share with you regarding that mountain as well.
Look, on behalf of all geniuses, I assure you, we won't...
One look, that's all.
Huh? Wait. It's in one of its moods again. Could you go retrieve them in my stead? I don't mix well with water.
Ne diyorsun? Ne öyle şey? Efendim?
Acaba herhalde kimsel bilmiş mi? Garanti bankası zaten var ya.
Benim yıllarına oltayı tut. Allah Allah. Hop düşme. Olta. Nasıl atıyorduk oltayı ya? Lan. Lan. Gerizekalı sen değil. Hayır. Çık şuradan. Allah'ım. nasıl tutuluyor ya? Allah kafayı yiyeceğim. Son mu yapıyoruz? Ne yapıyoruz ya? Allah'ım kafayı yiyeceğim. Babacığım, niye atamıyoruz? Ben niye tutamıyorum bu balığı, oltayı nasıl atıyorum ya? Allah, kafayı yiyeceğim şu an ya.
Bir yemek sepetinden sipariş vereyim.
Versen Ferdi.
Keyfimiz yerine gelsin.
Aynı life skill Merhaba, hoş geldin. Ben Shuritify. Black Desert Online'la Life Skill Rehber serisinin ikinci bölümüyle beraberiz. Bu bölümün konusu balıkçılık mesleği olacak. Balıkçılık mesleği genelde yüksek gelir çağrışımı yaptığı için oyuncuların ilgisini çeken ve özellikle yeni oyunda hiç üstüne kurulmuş kaldırıldığı bu dönemde çok temel hiçbir şey oyunda orada kendi kendine. Balıkçılık mesleğini çok seven, seviye gözlem. Bunu kendi kendine oynar silmeleri kontrolükten öğrenmeye hazırlık yapılması gereken çok fazla şey varmış gibi görünebilir. Olsa bile bunlar bir defaya mahsustur. Az çabayla ana kadar bilmiyorum. Balıkçılık mesleği özellikle tamamıyla bu mesele değil göstereceğim. Eskiden balıkçılık yapmak için bu balıkçılık türü bizzat etkileşimli olarak balık tuttuğun klasik yöntemdir. Balık tutmak için oltayı kullanırsın ve kancaya bir balta takıldığında bir balta takıldığında ne ya? Balık tutmak için oltayı kullanırsın ve kancaya bir balık takıldığında hızlı tepki vermen beklenen bir mini oyun başlar. Mini oyunu başarıyla tamamladığında balığı yakalarsın. Eğer başarısız olursan balık kaçar. Bu balıkçılık türü sürekli
bakacağım. Benim elimde niye yok? Bir dakika. Bir şey mi oldu? Abi benim elimde niye gözükmüyor bu olta? Silah mı var bende? Hayır. kafayı yiyeceğim. Ay gerçekten şu an sıkıldım ya. Neyse bunu burada bırakalım yoksa kafayı yiyeceğim ben artık yarın. Allah kerim.